This isn't weird, but it was the most shocking. I was working with adults with intellectual disabilities that lived in residential homes. It was one of my first 2 weeks in the job, and a coworker was taking me out to home to show me what she did when she did home reviews. We get to the house, open the door, and we are instantly hit with a wall of air smelling like feces. 2 steps in, and it was apparent. There was diarrhea on a chair, on the carpet, and random splotches all over. The whole house was in shambles. The fridge was full of moldy foods, and I'll never forget picking up the shredded cheese, shaking the bag, and seeing green mold flakes go up and down. Food was splattered all over the cabinets. The beds were stained with urine and feces, and expired canned food was found everywhere. Staff there had been neglecting those guys for a long time, and no one had bothered to check up on them. I was on a ride along with the fire department. We responded to smell of smoke in an apartment building. We found the apartment fast enough because the fire alarm was going off inside. We walk in to find this guy naked as the day he was born, passed out on the floor in front of the TV with inappropriate TV on way louder than it should be, and the remnants of a pizza in the oven. As a maintenance guy at a large apartment complex, I've seen some stuff. Naked people, really gross people, but thank goodness no dead people. I remember doing an emergency water repair and I had to go into an occupied unit. It was the strangest thing. It was the strangest thing. It was pretty much empty. Dirty, but empty. Like no one lives there. No furniture, not even a bed. Just a crappy mattress on the floor and some clothes scattered around, and at least 30 pairs of Nike shoes. All sorts of weird colors. Like this guy had no TV or couch, but had a collection of expensive shoes. All the same size from what I could tell. I don't know. It wasn't as bad as a few harder units we had. Worked as a furniture delivery guy for a rent-to-own place in Iowa for a couple of years. I saw some absolutely crazy stuff. We were delivering a couch to someone, and when we arrived, there was no answer to our knocking. We called our manager back at the store and explained that no one was home. He tells us to hang out for a minute while he tries getting in touch with the customer. While we're waiting, we start hearing a weird sort of screeching sound. This weird sort of screeching sound coming from a detached garage. We decide to investigate the noise. We turn to the corner to the front of the garage and came face to face with the meanest, scariest looking monkey I've ever seen in my life. It was in the garage, but they had this wire fence keeping it inside. The entire garage was its cage. In the middle of BFEIA, I have no idea what type of monkey it was. It was large and very angry.